Doomsday chair watch, we saw the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. We have a pretty good idea of what the characters are going to be doing after this. Same basic idea with that first Captain America movie in the way that it left Captain America at the end of it. Generally, the whole movie will fill you with a sense of optimism and hope, the same way the Superman movie does. Like, there are some similarities in that sense in terms of the tone. Marvel's case, though, is through the family relationships of the team itself. Vin Diesel will be proud. Family is an F word. And the newly born Franklin Richards. Marvel really hit it out of the park with the casting. Some of you might be getting tired of seeing Pedro Pascal and everything. He is getting a little overexposed. Like, he's literally going to be in two of the biggest movies next year with Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and then Avengers Doomsday later in the year. But he actually had a pretty good take on Reed Richards that felt accurate to the comics while being totally different from every previous version of Reed Richards. Both John Krasinski and Young Gruffett, there are other versions out there too. Fun fact, Young Gruffett even came to the Fantastic Four premiere. There were actually a lot of the classic Fantastic Four actors that were saying very nice things about the new movie, and genuinely so. Like, they weren't just kissing up to Marvel or anything like that. It's always nice to see actors in previous versions of movies getting recast and then actually having good relationships with the new actors and the studio after the fact. As we've seen over in the DC universe, it's not always the case. Probably one of the other biggest changes from previous Fantastic Four attempts was how they handled the Sue Storm character. Vanessa Kirby is like the heart of the movie. She described Reed Richards in the movie as the smartest man alive, just in terms of raw intellect. And they do a good job of selling him as this very cold intellect in the movie. He really feels like he could sell that everything dies Reed Richards from time runs out. She said she was playing her Sue Storm as the most emotionally smart person alive, which is why she's so central to a lot of the way the team functions in their universe, in more administrative roles. Like, basically, she's more of the people person, and he is more of the brains. So it's one of the reasons why the movie puts her in such a much more prominent position of power, is because she's kind of like the glue that binds the family together in an emotional kind of way. They tuned the relationship between Ben Grimm, Thing, and Johnny Storm just a little bit. It felt like a great relationship. If you haven't seen Evan Moss Bacharach during Punisher Season 1, he was great during...
Do you stream and play music and want to know how to get a Spotify overlay? Well, lucky for you, I got you. Let's get it. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have Spotify open. The next step is you're going to want to open up your streaming software. From here, you click the little plus sign, add a window capture. I'm going to call this Spot for Spotify. Click OK. And then you're going to click on this window right here. Click on Spotify Premium and hit OK. Now from here, what you're going to want to do is hold your Alt key on your keyboard. This allows you to crop. I'm going to go all the way down to my song down here. Give it a little room in case it's longer. Let go. Now I can resize it and place it anywhere I want on my stream. And all you need to do is make sure you have Spotify window always open, or else this will disappear. If this helped you out or you want to see more, make sure you drop a boy a follow here, and also subscribe to the YouTube.
I can't even imagine.
So today we're going to be gaming on Starlink, so let's go check it out. So as you can see, we're getting about 80 ping, 70. It all depends on when the satellites change and all that, which is alright if you ask me. Would I recommend it for gaming? No. Was it the only option I had? Yes. But yeah, follow for more Starlink video, guys.
So I've had my Starlink for about a week now, and here are 7 things you need to know before you buy. First, this needs constant power supply to work. So either you have an inverter backup or one.
So this is kind of an expectation of how long it would take to download 54 gigs on Xbox One X to update Fortnite and play it on SpaceX's Starlink internet. So this is kind of an expectation of how long it would take to download 54 gigs on Xbox One X.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Can you live stream using a Starlink for RV internet connection?
Yes, you can.
What should you use in terms of hardware and software? We've put our own Starlink to the ultimate test, streaming over 1,000 hours of content, and we've cracked the code to 24/7 streaming with no disconnects. Hell yeah! But before we kick things off, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our Starlink videos and internet how-tos. Let's talk about our setup. We used OBS, Advanced Scene Switcher, Streamlabs Chatbot with the OBS Remote Parameter Script, Stream Elements, Restream, and Speedify. This app is a game changer. It's the only one that lets you combine your Starlink with multiple internet sources and create a bonded super connection that's faster, more secure, and super reliable. Oh wow. We're using it to combine our Starlink connection with secondary DSL connection. Basically to give us a little more bandwidth and to act as a backup in case the Starlink disconnects.
And it will.
It's a must-have in your live stream arsenal. Depending on where you're located, Starlink is capable of running a 1080p live stream a lot of the time. However, It can just be so variable that no matter what settings you're streaming with, it won't stay full. First things first, in order to have a reliable live stream that doesn't disconnect, we had to lower the streaming resolution, bitrate, and a few other settings so that our weakest backup connection was able to step in and when Starlink inevitably drops out. It's inevitable. So first we lowered our streaming resolution from 1080p to 720p. We tried using OBS's beta dynamic bitrate setting, which we hoped would let the bitrate go high when the connection is good and then drop down low enough to keep the stream up when the connection gets worse. But we were still seeing the stream go down when Starlink would disconnect, and Speedify logs were suggesting that the second connection simply couldn't handle the amount of packets being sent through. So after that, we settled on lowering the bitrate to 1500 kilobits per second, 1.5.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Megabits, which should be low enough that even when Starlink goes completely down, the stream can still run through a weaker 1.5 megabits DSL connection. On OBS, we also found that the auto reconnect setting, which we set to attempt 200 times minimum delay, so that OBS will try as hard as possible to reconnect the stream when it goes down. There's also a cool Twitch feature that we're using some of the time called disconnect protection, which will step in if your stream goes down for less than 90 seconds. It just shows a placeholder image until your stream reconnects, so you don't completely lose your viewers and have to restart the stream.
So smart.
But it's not yet compatible with Restream, so we can't use it while simultaneously streaming to Twitch and YouTube, only while OBS is streaming directly to Twitch. In conclusion, live streaming Starlink is definitely possible. However, since dropouts can happen, it's crucial to have a secondary connection in your toolkit. This way your stream can stay connected and your audience stays engaged. It's all about being prepared and giving your viewers the quality content they deserve.
This is a pufferfish whale worth $100 million. If you can successfully remove its poison sac from its body, the flesh will turn golden yellow, and its value will increase tenfold. But successfully extracting the poison sac is more difficult than defusing a time bomb. Even a nanometer of deviation will rupture the sac, and fewer than 10 people in the world can actually pull this off. The moment you grab it, if you accidentally startle the creature, its poison sac will instantly burst, making the entire fish worthless. This is exactly why pufferfish whales are the holy grail for all gourmet hunters. Toriko and Coco, two of the 4 heavenly kings, working together managed to capture only 10 of these creatures. If they could extract all the poison sacs, they'd earn a $10 billion payout, enough to never worry about food and drink for the rest of their lives. Coco tried first with his knife. Even though he's a poison expert, he lost $1 billion in just 5 seconds. His stamina was completely drained.
No, he's good. Oh, Brad said I'm good, brother. No, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good. Nothing. I know I'm good. Brad told me I'm good. So.
Believe in God.
What are those, like, New York?
I can't move it.
Do not estimate.
Today is head wash day. I only wash my hair a couple times a week, and today is definitely the day. Hair is extra oily and greasy for young. So.
It's time for the redemption arc because
This glow deep serum started getting rid of my nose.
I like noses. I like big noses. Because you can kind of like sit on it. I like noses. I like big noses.
I've been out of the way and it's been a minute.
Disney is a joke. Pretty sure we all know this. Disney is a joke. Pretty sure we